Are you good? You look like you're having an existential crisis.
Hey guys, welcome to One Loose String, the only D&D show on the internet hosted by three straight white men. Because the internet needed more of because the internet needed more of that.
You
There
want to
we
do
go.
another
That was a
take, or are
good.
we
That
just
was a
gonna
good
keep
run at
going?
that. No, that was a good run. I liked it. I liked
got
it. I thought it
I
was.
got it.
Got it in one.
You got it, yeah.
Oh God. I'm Pepper.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Jason.
And this is my first world building episode. So for those of you who don't remember how this works or are just tuning in for the first time, we've been rotating who's DMing, and that person is in charge of building the world that the other two are going to be going to for the next two-shot, basically. Like a giant one-shot split in half, really. And now it's my turn. So, no pressure. Um, yeah. So, I don't know, guys. I'm ready, set, all that jazz.
All right. Well, let's start with the name of this place.
So, you guys are going to a small town named Thydak.
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 Wow, I actually spelled that right on the first try.
Look at you.
Spell that. Okay,
Thydek.
Thydek.
AK.
You got
Tha.
no.
One more time. Spell it for me.
T
T. T.
H
H.
Y
Y.
D
D.
A
A.
fuck K.
I know what a K looks like. You're good. You're good. I don't need the improvised.
All the white
Yeah.
power symbols around.
What are you kidding me? Those were gang signs. Aren't you clear about that?
We did this last time. We said it was a white power symbol, so we're sticking with it's a white power symbol.
Oh no. Oh no.
Anyway, Pepper, tell us about Thydak.
Thydak is a desert.
Mm-hmm.
It is a desert, and you guys are going to be. This small town has been built around an oasis. And to tell you what you guys are going to be doing there, I'm actually going to do it in character, because that's easier.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
you two are sitting in what amounts to our office, which we haven't really had time to mess with. Irvin's doing something else. He's
Sleeping
peeing.
off his wound
He's
and crying.
He's peeing. He's
That
peeing
too.
and sleeping at the same time. Irvin's a bed. Irvin's a
Irvin's a
bedwetter.
bedwetter.
It's
Got it.
canon. It's canon.
So he steals organs and he wets the bed.
What? Where did that?
You stole
That was
organs
in
from
the
psychic
very
worms.
first. Stole organs from the psychic worms. Also, Jason said he had a gallbladder or an acid bladder or something, and we made it. He said that he was going to steal them.
I do not have the acid gland yet. I cannot take that until 5th level.
That's
Until
right.
his
You were going to
genie-
steal it. That's
Yeah,
why. Okay.
Until his genealogy is caught up with him.
That's right.
And then I can spit acid into people's drinks who are rude to us.
And then God help us all.
Or their mouths if they're into it.
Okay, Pepper.
And we're done
I
here.
need
Bye, everybody.
it's
Series over.
Pepper. It's just noon. We can't be that sexual already.
Yes, we can.
I can't. I can't.
Okay. Anyways, over the it's been no, the last
Keep going. Work through it, Pepper. It's gonna be okay. Work through it.
the past couple days there's been a lot of activity around the CIE, just a lot of travel, a lot of people coming, a lot of teams coming in and out. And you guys are sitting in our little makeshift office, and Ulysses comes in. No checks required. He looks tired. He's been in the ringer a little bit. And he comes into your office and he just says hello, and he sits down in what would be Irvin's chair, and he says, "Gentlemen, I understand that these last couple of missions for your new squad have been difficult. In all honesty, the CIE is stretched a bit thin right now. Recruitment has been slow, whether that's our planted institutions under duress or simply a bit of a dry spell in terms of quality recruits is some debate right now."
Over at Eric.
He notices you and he gives like a small nod. Regardless, as I said, we're a bit thin, so I need you two to do a personal favor for me. One of our oldest members, an Earth Genasi named Zephyr, was recently slain in battle. And he just kind of sits there for a second on that.
How'd he eat it?
He fell at the hands of... Well, actually, we don't know yet. Kashana, one of his other teammate, who was here at the time, hasn't figured that out. It just occurred to me that your team hasn't even done the history and customs course here at HQ. Again, I must apologize. Back when I was coming up in the ranks, teams weren't sent out so quickly on their first mission. You all haven't even had time to explore around here, had you?
Not really. Mostly been relegated to the science offices.
God, times have changed.
I've been building up dust.
Right.
Eric just does kind of sit here when he's not on a mission. It's rather terrifying, actually. He's literally just a statue most of the time.
I am sedentary.
Right.
There's, like, moss on his armor. It's weird. I didn't even know moss could grow here.
It shouldn't. We should get that looked at.
We should.
I am an oddity.
Yes, buddy. Yes, you are. I'm just gonna give him, like, the gentlest of there pats.
He doesn't even know it's a bad thing. He's super happy about it.
Oh, God. When a high-ranking member of the CIE dies, it's customary to check in with their home city and home plane. If all is well there, we simply make an anonymous donation to some local institution or some place that might have had significance to them. If that place is in some kind of trouble, we fix it. Even if it's normally outside our purview, as a remembrance of all the hard work that member did for the CIE. Now Zephyr was actually recruited a few years before I was, even. In another world, he absolutely could have been the one sitting here today talking to you. He just didn't really have a head for bureaucracy and monotony. He just kind of stares in the half distance.
I like monotony. It takes a while to play, but it brings families together.
It also tears them apart at times.
I could never get a hotel on Broadway.
God's help me.
You're the one who wanted this to be done in character.
Yeah, I did. This is on me.
Eric and I tried to play, and he just didn't understand how it worked. Didn't even get the name.
I might have eaten a couple pieces.
We're down a couple cards for the green spaces.
Go ahead and put an order in with requisitions, I guess?
Oh, you'll get them back, don't worry. I don't digest things very well.
Never mind. your mission, should you choose to help me here, is to head to the city of Thydak and just scope it out. If all seems well, there'll be a sum of money given to you for a donation. He had talked about how much the little school there meant to him when he was a young kid, as a little home away from home. So I would start there. And if something's wrong with the town, if there's some thing, I don't know, just fix it. Just leave it better than you found it, like he did so often on missions.
Gotcha. So,
Alright.
Any
go to
questions?
place, talk to school, find the plot. Yeah?
What are you talking about? Yes.
What the hell's a plot, man?
Well, it's usually where you put your home, or perhaps your garden.
God damn it.
Alright, so you do know some things. Interesting.
Fuck. Of course you
Hey,
do the
then-
gardening.
I have an encyclopedic knowledge of bushes.
Why?
Can you spot a larch from a very long distance away?
No, but I can tell you which ones are poisonous by eating the berries.
Useful skill to have.
You know, to be fair, I think you are immune to disease.
I don't know.
Not yet, not yet. I think you have to be.
I've made it canon that he's willing to check, though. So,
Good to know.
Jesus Christ.
that's what I add to this group.
Let me just make a new note here.
Poisonous
Poison! It makes a note. Eric, most poisonable.
Alright, so when I develop this acid gland that was injected into my throat, you'll be the first to taste it, right?
I hate the acid
Fuck.
gland.
I hate this.
Uh, okay, so we should probably ask some questions. Okay.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
so,
So this is my idea for, I'm gonna be honest, a little more low-key of an adventure, because you two drama queens decided to have us do just the most. Just the most.
I sent you on a search and info mission,
I
and
sent
you
you on a
guys
recon
just
mission.
had to be eaten up by psychic snakes. That had absolutely nothing to do with me.
That's not how plot works.
I didn't meticulously craft it so you'd see all sorts of horrific things. It's fine. So, Eric looks up and asks what's been happening around there recently.
To be honest, we don't know. It's a little bit, it's a plane that's a little bit out there. We haven't, it's a little, if I'm going to be honest, gentlemen, it's a little backwoods. So we haven't really had a reason to, they've not been on our radar.
When was the last time Zephyr visited?
As you guys will soon be made aware, you're not really allowed to go back to your home plane once you leave. I mean, you can every once in a while, but
You could go for Mother's Day.
yeah, if someone important passes in your life, you're allowed to go pay your respects, but part of the whole deal with being in the CIE is being almost cloistered from that.
We're totally not a cult.
I'm just putting in my notes. CIA
But-
doesn't allow shore leave.
Yeah, no shore leave. No contact
Basically.
with your family. Don't tell them about what you're doing. We might be a cult. I'm
Well,
sorry, guys. We made a
it's-
cult.
It's a way to clamp down on the spreading of information, because one person tells their family about what they do, and then everything gets out, and then we have to scrub an entire plane. I mean, what?
No, Pepper, it makes perfect
Have you
sense.
Scrubbed the plane before?
No.
That
Not
sounds like a lot of work. Would you
Lot of
use
soap.
really big brushes or just a lot of them?
A lot of them with soap.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Well, if my soap goes missing, I'll know who to look for. And he winks at you as if getting a joke.
Well done, Eric.
So we don't know exactly what's been happening on the plane.
No, as far as
you don't-
we're just going there to make a donation.
What
to either
is-
make a donation or just like some remembrance. And again, you don't have to worry about the entire plane. Just this town.
Just this little city. Just this little village.
It's
Teeny little
it's,
village.
It's not even a city. It's a town. It's like a layover, and the only reason it exists is because of the oasis that it's built around.
That's fair. That's fair. It's a town off the highway.
Would
Yeah.
Kashana be able to give us any information at all?
She is currently dealing with the other member, Remembrance. It was a total loss. They both perished. She's not handling being the survivor very well.
What about like? So since there's Genasi here, like, what's the level of magic? Is it high magic, low magic, kind of average?
It's mid. It's mid. In a world like the environment is pretty harsh. Just on this in this desert, this whole continent is basically a desert. So it's mid-level magic, and there's like city-states sprinkled throughout, that have a tight control on their water supply, and druids are more sought after than wizards for obvious nature reasons.
Okay, so on a scale between like completely empty desert to like Mad Max Oasis, how populated is this place?
The whole continent?
The area around the town, I'll say. How often are we gonna see people?
You're gonna see just the town. It's like it's like 150 miles to the nearest.
So they gotta hike. They gotta hike ahead of them, huh?
Yeah, and he says, and that would bring me to the next. It's very flat, so as not to spook the locals, we're gonna have to put you down there a little bit of ways out.
Gotcha.
So you don't just appear in the middle of town.
Can we get to Decanter of Endless Water?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we get a puppy?
No.
He was at.
Have you not seen the animal menagerie, Eric?
Where do you
There's
think I
an
got these?
animal
I hold out my
menagerie?
arms and my manticore.
Who's in charge of this animal menagerie?
Menagerie, and it's made of glass.
You nerd bitch. You nerd bitch. Tell me more about this glass menagerie, Mr. Williams.
Well, there's a girl who runs it. She's insane.
Oh yeah, sure.
Is her
she's
favorite
the
one a
problem.
unicorn?
Don't mind me while I'm pulling up a Chrome window for the Wikipedia of the glass menagerie.
Tell me about this Tom character. Is he your favorite? Okay.
No.
So, just
moving
an old
on.
memory.
No?
Yes. Memory.
I don't know
is
the
like
correct
a
answer
play.
to this. Oh God. And
Okay,
similarly, the technology level is in a similar place. For instance, crossbows are a thing. You probably won't find them in this small town, but if you went to the city-states, the guards might have some. But
So they wouldn't be freaked out by normal weapons that we bring around and
Correct.
normal armor that we have around. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good.
I'm trying to think of what else we really need, because
Are there any major threats in this area that we wouldn't be used to? Like, of course, this is phrased as in, any big monsters I don't know about yet?
Not that I can think of. There's, your occasional sand critter. But
Sandworms. Got it.
no, not worms. That sounds pretentious.
That sounds pretentious. Overused.
Yeah.
Who would ever put a sandworm in their D&D campaign?
Yeah. Deletes a whole note.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, without giving away any of the plot that you've already written out, because I know you're a very studious boy, and
I know
doing
you
all
took a
this
long
work.
time in writing all this out.
I'll just say this was like altogether I want to say like 10 hours.
Oh god.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
See?
That's a decent amount of work. Yeah,
I can
we were
do
giving you
things.
shit. That's a decent amount of work. Well, without giving away too much then, he's gonna ask who our contact's gonna be. Usually we have some sort of, contact to the world.
You don't you're just going to be passing through. They're
We're desert
town-
travelers who are...
yeah. Exactly.
Bringing-
This town is in between two big city states. So
Mhm.
you're going oh god, I have their names here. They're Nofik and pickles. Bordick.
Okay.
Nofic and Bordik.
Nopphik
Okay.
Wow.
and Bordik.
Okay. Perfect. Nope.
So you're just simpler travelers going from one to the other, and this is a pretty routine layover in terms of like stopping for the night, refilling your water.
Mm-hmm. People would expect travelers to be going through.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that this town is built on, is travelers.
It sounds like a very touristy town. I'm assuming they have like a gift shop for the magical Oasis or something that they pride themselves on.
Potentially. The population isn't more than like 100.
Okay, so it's a town where everybody knows everybody.
Exactly. And in a scenario like this, that might be to your benefit.
That's fair. What was the name of the person that we're going there to memorialize again? I don't remember.
Zephyr.
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 Phyr. Gotcha.
Like the wind.
Yes.
Is that a thing?
The Zephyr is a type of wind, yes. Or storm,
Yes.
I think.
Something like that.
Okay. I didn't know they named winds as well.
They name everything, Michael.
Yeah.
I know they name everything. I can understand clouds. You can see clouds. I can understand storms. You know what storm? It's wind.
Gale force winds.
Gale's also a name. Could have been that. Zephyr
now-
is most certainly.
Well, now there's a character named Gale. Congrats.
It's the third member that's also dead.
No, the third
Gale
member
is-
that's also dead is named Click.
Oh, fuck, you already had that.
Gale is the bar owner. She
Sure.
works at Modine's.
No, there.
Um,
I do have the bar
she-
name, but it's not Modine.
Oh shit!
Okay.
That's not
Um,
Modine's.
So, what are some other important places of note? So we've got the school. I guess there's a bar. That makes sense. Or a tavern.
like a tavern
hotel.
inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Government body, actually. Is this like a communal thing? Is there a mayor? Is there a council?
From what we understand and from what Zephyr has talked about, there just seems to be like one like town elder, if you will, that just kind of maintains the peace. If there's disagreements between people, they'll work it out as a community. Again, there's like 100 people, so it's not.
So it's
don't
more
really
like a
have to deal
tribe
with-
than it is a city council.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
because they haven't
it's
had a
more
need
tribal.
for anything more organized.
Is it
Okay.
just Earth Genasi? Actually, that is a good question.
No,
Okay.
no. The racial diversity here is there's Dragonborn, three kinds of genasi, not the water one, obviously.
That makes sense.
Humans, and there's some orcs.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll
pretty
slip
damn
it.
diverse for 100 people.
Yeah. Because it's literally just made out of people who were passing through and decided to stop.
Okay.
Boy, we are gonna stick out.
They slowly expand. Whenever like new people are like, hey, I like this place, I want to stay, they'll build themselves a home and join the community.
It'll usually be on the outskirts and that sort of thing, yeah.
And then it turns into a neighborhood, and then that neighborhood gets gentrified, and then everybody's like, it's the rich part of town, don't go there.
And then, God, have you seen the Whole Foods in this desert? Ugh!
It's terrible.
It used to be a taco shop. I'm just saying. It used to be a taco shop.
Best tacos in town.
I went to that taco shop once. I can't believe they didn't stay open.
I mean, there were roaches on the wall.
Shut your
But
goddamn
that adds
mouth. We
to
hate
the
Whole Foods here.
character.
God damn it. Haven't you ever munched down on a taco and had that horrifying feeling of, wait, is this a critter?
Roach.
I mean,
Tanya's not going to listen to this episode.
both can be true, The tacos can be delicious, and also their health standards weren't that high.
No one tell Tanya that this episode exists. She's going to feel it in her gut.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, are there any final ideas you want to put forth about this place?
No.
Okay.
I can't. If you.
Where is the Oasis in town? Is it like the center of town? Is it on the edge of town? Did people build around it?
Where's the actual water source?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been building around it, so it's
okay.
It's
like
in the center.
It's town center.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been more expanding in one direction than the other, so it's not particularly even. But
okay.
But you have to go through the town to get there, so people are actually going to go to the shop.
Yeah, I feel like it's a meeting spot. There's
Yes,
like
it
a
is.
town crier spot where it's like, okay, if we have a whole town meeting, meet at the
Yep.
Oasis.
exactly.
Meet me at the Oasis for our mall visits.
Meet me in St. Louis.
No,
No.
I refuse to meet you in St. Louis. You
Okay.
can go to St. Louis.
Okay.
No one's going to stop you from going to St. Louis, but I refuse to meet you there.
Okay.
I will meet you like just outside of it, but not in St. Louis.
St. Louis is my arch nemesis.
What a plot development, Michael. I'm so proud of you.
You've never heard that joke. I'm sure you've never heard someone make a joke about the fact that there's a big ass arch in St. Louis. I think we've all been very helpful and successful here.
Yeah. And do we have anything else we want to add?
No.
No. All right.
I don't
Okay,
think
so-
there's anything. I'm like looking at my notes. I'm like, I don't think there's anything I'm forgetting here.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Alright.
a small time adventure. Go in, kill the bandits, leave.
Well, we shouldn't say small time. It's gonna take the same amount. It's
I mean, it's
relaxing.
a lighter episode than what we had.
It is a much.
Possibly.
Are there any memory stealing snakes that you can tell us about right off the bat?
Are there demons?
Are there demons? Are there pits of blood? Any dark ceremonies?
I'll
Connections to
never tell.
relay?
Oh no!
Did you just, Jason? What did you just say?
Relay.
Oh, I thought you said Orlay. And I thought you were doing a Dragon Age thing, and I was gonna be like, no, we don't talk about Dragon Age.
He was doing an H.P. Lovecraft thing.
Oh,
Yes.
even better.
Different. different entirely. All right. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go to this sandy place.
I'm looking
Let's
to
go to the
finally
sandy
be a
place.
player with Michael.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time you two got to play together was.
We never have, I
We-
think.
That's true. We had that first episode, but we didn't do much.
Michael
We
and I
grabbed-
have not played an actual session together, and we've never had you as a DM. I'm always the DM, or Michael's always the DM, and the other is the player.
Yeah. Mhm.
So this is going to be
This
a
is gonna be
very,
interesting.
very new thing for all of us. So
And if it's anything like the first episode, TPK, TPK, TPK.
TPK is going to be very good.
And this time, it'll stick.
That's right. This time... Oh... Okay, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. Let's go. Let's do something else. Stop recording this. This has been good. This has been fun.
It's been good fun.
You want to do some sort of outro or something for this, Pepper? You're in charge.
This is your episode.
You are holding us hostage.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
All right, bye everybody.
Oh, that's it. Bye everybody.